Taurus, I have a question. How much force is too much force? How do we know when we're applying too much force? When we are going after our dreams, our desires, and our overall ambition. Like, how much force is too much force? Um, and when is enough enough? If y'all could answer those two questions for me, I'm curious to hear your perspective as well. Okay. We're going to get into this reading because I feel like Spirit has some answers for my ambitious Taurians, my self-made entrepreneurs, and connoisseurs of some type of gift or ability that you possess and seeing that come into fruition. Also, if you're a Taurus that is coming out of a deep hermit mode, dark night of the soul, and you've been feeling like you're ready to just go full force in a particular situation, or full force or all the way in, there's something that you need to know. Whether this be your energy or someone connected to you. Sometimes divine timing is at work in our life because the people that we have around us are there to leech off of us. The people that are watching us be successful and thrive are the hindrance that restricts us from accessing that new chapter or that new phase on our journey. So a lot of times we'll be standing at the door of greatness, or standing at the door of all of our achievements and milestones being accomplished. But that one person that we always tend to allow to be a passenger seat rider, princess, or, is trying to hitchhike a full scholarship. See, you're putting in the real work, Taurus, but there's someone around you that's convinced that they can get a free scholarship by putting in community service. If I just help you succeed and I just take a back seat for a while, I will reap the benefits of your harvest. Now, all that is great and dandy, okay, in a society or in a realm where as long as we all are eating, we all are good. Bartering system, right? It's a positive thing, right? We all need each other to some degree. But this energy around you will never do the work if you enable them. They will never focus on their life purpose and work on breaking their family patterns that exist within their bloodline if they're escaping the work and hitchhiking a ride through you. Okay? So yeah, the teamwork is great. The beehive mentality may work for a season, but eventually what will happen is this person will start to feel a sense of bitterness around how they showed up for you their whole life, and they never got to focus on their dreams. They never got to focus on breaking their generational patterns. They didn't get the enlightenment for themselves. As far as they're concerned, you told them what they were supposed to do. You gave them the message. So there's some energy here around you may be giving great advice, right? You may know a lot, but certain people around you may feel as if you telling them that that's what they should do, or this was what's going to happen, can have a negative effect later on down the line. Okay. So whoever you are, you're going to be discovering both the dangers and the power of your will. You have the power to enlighten. You have the power to help your family. And you also have the power to facilitate group effort. You know what I'm saying? You have the ability to bring people together. But they also need to have permission to be free thinkers or independent thinkers outside of you. So you know how they say you could take a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. Some of you may have to play the role of not knowing where the water is at all. And I'm saying that because, you know, there's power in suggestion. Okay. You may not tell them exactly like, oh, I don't know, maybe we should go down that way. But you're not really saying that you're why you're going down that way, because you already know that when they get down there, they're gonna find something. So there's something about you learning how to ex- exercise your power through suggestion versus direct. Okay, or you can go the direct route, but the level of consciousness that you're surrounded by can't really hear you anyway if you talk to them direct. So you're talking to a level of consciousness that needs a lot of patience for some of you. This could be your own partner. All right, this could be people that you work with. Because it's giving me distorted energy. So if this is resonating with you so far, welcome to our Love Nest, Taurus, if y'all are new. And if you're returning, welcome back, you guys. Let's get some cards out here. Spirits. You're crafting something, Taurus. You're giving birth. Something is barely breaking the soil. There's someone around you that isn't, they're observing you, but they're becoming jealous of you at the same time. As they're watching you do what makes you happy, it makes them feel small in comparison to you. They feel as if they're in competition with silent competition with you, and that they have to bite their tongue long enough so they can study you and become faster than you, better than you. So it feels like you have someone in your camp or someone surrounded close to you that is only working with you for a short period of time. I don't feel as if this person wants to get rid of you. They're feeding the pig. They feel like you're greedy. They feel like you are boastful, controlling, and that you're doing something for status. So they want the status for themselves. They want the recognition that you're receiving from family, friends, or community. They want to feel smart too. They want to feel as if they know just as much as you. Okay? So because this person is in knee deep in their ego, they can tend to act out in a childish and possessive, overbearing way at times, because they feel as if they let you too far out their grip or their grasp, that you will outgrow them. The reality of it is that they know that you've already outgrown them, but they've come too far to allow you to slip between their fingers. Now they've become the opportunist in your world of opportunities, and they feel vexed by this. So the only thing that they can do is make you feel insecure. Make you feel insecure. Make you feel small. Someone is trying to emotionally disarm you here. They have a very weak ego. The message that I got for you, the download that I got for you, Taurus, is that you will discover both the dangers and the power of your free will. There's a cost for being happy here. Okay? You just having fun, you just enjoying your life. There's a cost to it. And then there's a cost if you pretend like you're not happy and you dim your light. There's also a cost to that, but it's a cost to you. Something about this energy is telling me that the Three of Cups, you have this bubbly, childlike energy that's always wanting to feel safe to express itself. But if you let that out too much, someone's trying to dim your light. And when you act super mature and reserved, someone then feels comfortable to let their cocky energy out. So their ego is constantly in competition with yours because they've always been insecure. They've always been more insecure than you. So the way in which you talk to this person has to be suggestive so they don't feel threatened. But then eventually over time, the more and more and more you dim that part of yourself, you will be losing. You're putting yourself under a spell willingly by way of trying to keep the peace, by way of trying to keep someone happy. And you're constantly juggling or battling this idea. And so you keep quieting that red flag inside of you that's saying, you know, this is familiar. This is not going to work out. You can go further by yourself. You're constantly quieting that. Because you're trying to be a good team player. You're trying to hold your level of independence while also managing a group effort. So you're torn in between individuality, independence, and this group initiative. Something about trying to juggle the responsibilities. I feel like whatever projects that you're working on in secret, and it's going to go far. But someone is watching you commit to something, and they're really seeing you do it more frequently. The Knight of Pentacles is telling me that you're showing up for this craft, you're showing up for this project, you're showing up for whatever it is that you're dedicated. The Knight of Pentacles is the most dedicated, reliable pentacle. You're investing that. Where you feel disempowered, you're using that as an opportunity to shield and cloak yourself to focus on the long-term reward. And someone around you can tell that you're less combative, you're less disoriented, you're less confused, and you're more focused now than you've ever been. And it's becoming competition for someone else. Competition in a way where someone may want you to make time to teach them about what you're doing or tell them what you're up to. Kind of keep them in the loop a little bit. So if you get defensive or secretive, it makes someone's alarm like go up. Seeing someone constantly revalidating someone else's confidence in regards to where they stand in their life. Someone's going to try to sabotage your free time. They want you to be like a support system, a cheerleader, help them. Like the more you have to spend time riding with someone, being conjoined at the hip like Siamese twins, and having less and less time to really do something in a solo way. Something about this tells me that you are going to get a lot of recognition from something that you do solo. But this person wants to remind you. It feels like a chin check. Like remind you that, well, let's play this little game. If you're completely interested in something that you're doing and it doesn't include them, then they'll make another project that you're working on harder to do. So let's say, for example, you're trying to go to work every day, right? And transportation wise, you need someone that's going to reliably get you somewhere on time, right? They're going to start doing little things to annoy you. It's to trigger you. Three of Cups energy. Well, I was just having fun. I was out too late. And now the consistency that you're trying to maintain becomes unnecessary resistance. But this person is doing it intentionally, because if you snap first, they can blame it on you. You've been trying to wise up on this person's motives of trying to do this blaming is your fault or their fault. Because this person cares a lot about how other people view them. So what this person plans on doing is, instead of trying to change your mind or get you to stop working on something, they're going to become a hindrance or create a unnecessary roadblock for you. To the point where you're like, you know what, fuck it. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't have enough energy for this. The objective of your closest enemy is to tire you out. And you're doing a good thing. And then when you're not in this energy of being consistent, even though you don't feel well, and showing up for yourself, even though you don't feel well, even when you're not in that energy of consistency, this person still will flip the script and make it seem as if you're the problem because you don't want to commit to nothing, and they try to motivate you to do something. This is someone that will push a narrative that they're always motivating you to be dedicated like this. And then when you are dedicated like that, they're right there to create strife and make things harder for you than it needs to be, because they feel emotionally triggered by the fact that you found something that you enjoy doing. This person never wanted you to find something that you enjoy doing. Now, what's confirming for this person that you're going to go far in life is the effect that you have on other people in regards to whatever it is that you're doing. So if you're out here getting great reviews and people are talking about you highly and your name is traveling, this person's ego is bruised. I'm seeing like a Ike and Tina Turner type of energy, where this person wants to sit on the stage with you, at this table with you, but they're looking at you with a side eye. Yeah. Strong Virgo energy. They're looking at you with a side eye. A lot of earth energy here. Because this person doesn't like that you can see their intention or their it's like, to other people, it's not intentional and, oh, you're just tripping. But you can see this person's malicious intention. So in order for you to ignore this person's malicious intention, you willingly have chosen in the past to play delusional with this person intentionally. So you are performing for this person, pretending for this person. So you're walking on eggshells for another person not to feel threatened by you. And every time you have to perform in this way, you chip away at your confidence. You chip away at your own self-esteem. Because this person forces you to operate from a disempowered standpoint. It's either you or them. Kill or be killed. But this person will definitely, they want to do what you're doing. This is like me too type of energy. I want to do it too. You see this person? Two of Pentacles. Copycat. This person is a royal copycat. I could do it better than you. I could do it too. This person will start something. And this doesn't have to be a lover, you guys. This could be just someone in your family. They'll start something here. Friends as well. And this is why you have to keep a lot of things to yourself. But this is someone that's close enough to you where when you try to keep things to yourself, they may ask you over and over again, what you working on? What you working on? What you working on? Because the Three of Pentacles over here. And this person wants to be in the Three of Pentacles energy too. What this person doesn't like is that you can see it. You can see it. And so they can tell that you are telling them less and less and less. And that bothers them. So whatever type of this illusion that's constantly being casted or performed over you is taker energy. This is taker energy. Steal your joy. Steal what makes you happy. Mimic this. Repeat. You know, this Tower energy is saying that someone feels exposed about the way in which they go about getting what they want, taking what they want. How they do it is as a taker's energy. Siphoning energy. This person has to deplete people in order to feel creative. So whether you notice or not in your vicinity, you have an agent, okay? You have an operative agent around you, close to you, assigned to you to make things harder for you, to mimic you, to take something that you possess, and they're pretty much, look at this, the Two of Pentacles, this person is mimicking you. Taking something, duplicating it. What I feel is if this energy doesn't, I don't feel like this energy is aware that they're doing that, because it feels like it was taught. You get what I'm saying? It feels like it was passed down, it was taught. And you may empathize, okay, with this person or these, it feels like a singular energy that shows up in multiple people. That's like a traveling energy. You may empathize with knowing that these people, 10 of Cups, that you have to blend with, okay, in some capacity with, are like just agents that are used and you're the target, okay? So this is telling me that family are used, friends are used, associates are used, wherever you go regularly, your people in your workplace are used. You know, you could be driving in the car and it's like you could just see the veil lifted. But the assignment, you are the assignment to obstruct your journey. 10 of Pentacles. This is about keeping you in a deficit. If you're too caught up, focused on family issues, you'll never. So think of this energy like this energy may have been assigned to your lineage, your family. So anytime that you wake up, this energy takes on a body, and it just morphs into like a body to stop you. And it'll act like a mirror illusion to make you afraid of the adversary and the conflicts that come along with a particular journey, to put you back, like go back into your sleep state. So this is like a conjured up energy that is, I'm telling you, it don't matter how many bloodlines or descents, it will sprout up and manifest itself. And you'll be like, why is this familiar spirit always showing up energetically through people? And that familiar spirit shows up because it's trying to trigger you back into sleep, or a state of where you're not aware. Because this tower moment is telling me that you became aware of something and you shifted the way in which you respond to this energy. So you went to war recently. Yeah, wounded warrior, you've been in this energy before. You know how to walk on eggshells. You know how to hold your head down long enough until you can get out of a situation. You know how to, I want to say soothe. You know how to soothe this energy by you know how to pretend. You've had to pretend your whole life with the Nine of Wands. This Nine of Wands is telling me everything that I need to know. You've had to pretend your whole life because you had to pretend to be happy. You had to pretend not to know that people were fake. That people were not trying to use you. You had to pretend that you couldn't see the plot. But you can see the plot, which means you're clairvoyant. You have the ability to see a person's true intentions. Except this time, instead of being emotional about it, you've promised yourself that you'll hang in there long enough to get where you're going. So you have decided to engage in a particular way. This could be a father figure for some of you guys. You're gonna play crazy, and you're gonna master this. This is like survival energy here. Long enough to get out. I do feel like this is the energy of getting out of some type of situation. Play the fiddle, because this person will always be playing this type of game with you, whether you want to play it or not, except you're wising up. So you're allowing this person to believe, or you've been allowing this person to believe, that you are insecure, that you don't know what you want, that you know, you're the bad guy, just to have more days. I feel like in that hermit energy, you were able to cloak yourself with like a invisibility protection, witness protection energy here, to give yourself time to recharge. This tower moment is saying that you're done pretending. Like, you're like, I'm done pretending. I don't really care to have the relationships. I don't really care to be the good guy, or to have family or friends to know that I'm not the bad person. I'm ready to take whatever hit has to be taken, so you can actually move on with your life. And here you have this person, this same energy coming in, and they're going to try to start doing more things and acting more involved. It's just a front. But guess what? It's only you. You're the only person that know it. Okay? Because this person be fronting. So this person about to put on okay, and act like there's some type of good. This could be a lover. It says lover. So spiritually, a lot of you guys, this is a lover. And you've had to go a long journey of like just sustaining yourself, just having enough to sustain yourself. And that is changing. I feel like you're being spiritually mentored by a higher power. And this higher power is wising you up so you can combat this lover. And you're going through your own pilgrimage. You're going through your own, pilgrimage. Is an initiation happening for you. This person will always be a lover in your life, whether that's friend, family, foe, that will love you so much they hate you. Okay? This is your karmic. Your spiritual karmic. They're your catalyst in your life. I don't feel like this is a real twin flame. I feel like this is a false twin flame. If this is a lover. Because they're coming up as shape-shifty energy. They want me to pull a card here. So you'll be noticing a lot. Like Spirit's going to reveal a lot to you when it comes to like how this person moves with family. The dirty, shiesty games that they play. Even with their own family. The company that they keep. Or how they're going to start talking to you real crazy about your family. And this is about isolating you from them. Because they can feel your independence activating. They were assigned to you. 9-9. They were assigned to you to stop you. So this person was promised like wealth and riches on their journey if they successfully stop you. Now, if they fail to stop you, it will be their demise. Okay? I feel abandoned. I often feel like others let me down. 999. So you spending more time in the spiritual realm, listening to your guides and your spiritual team and going through your ascension is making this dark force feel abandoned by you. So they're going to attempt to drag you to hell. It's a pattern. They have this pattern every time you spend time to yourself or you're spending a lot of you time and you're not like clingy and codependent on them. They're going to get jealous. So it says our love will manifest through the union of heart and mind. Expanding these areas allows our love to grow. So I don't see you marrying this lover, but I do feel like this person will make you grow. And then we have more patterns. 6. We project our patterns onto each other, and this makes it difficult to see what is real and what is fear-based thinking. So this is the blaming energy, pointing fingers, and then kissing to make up, having sex to make up. You're going to notice that this week, this person specifically is going to want to have a lot of sex or intimacy with you, or attempt to. If you're not sexually active, this person is going to seek you out more, telepathically, spiritually, whatever energy you're reserving for yourself or that you keep balling, think of it like weaving. You've been weaving energy, okay, and making yourself feel good. And you may be even noticing that your skin looking better, your body's, looking brighter. You're feeling less heavy and dense. It's because you've been kind of reserving a little bit of that energy for you. Now, as you're doing that, this person's quickest way to deplete you is going to be the Ace of Wands. They're going to test you through just randomly wanting to have a whole bunch of sex. And the moment you start saying, oh, you need to focus on work and stuff like that, this person's going to take that very offensively. But you have every right to say no. I don't think that person's going to tell you, but they're going to start projecting. And if you say like, oh, I'm just trying to focus on me, my pilgrimage, and devoting myself to this person's they're gonna feel like you're choosing God over them. Like you're choosing a higher power over them. Like you're choosing spirituality over them. And it's like that relationship that you have with the spiritual realm becomes like a third party jealousy. Like, oh, you love that spiritual realm more than me. You get what I'm saying? You should never have to compete with your relationship with God, with your partner. But you're going to start noticing the more you're spiritually tapped in, engaging in sexual activity with this person is depleting you. Okay? This person's going to feel more emotionally like they can go out and use your energy and waste it on fun and partying, you know? But at the same time, not only do you have that shit going on, you also have someone else trying to make you run back to them. So you have a lot going on. Like you have family also trying to like make you run back to them for codependency. And you're really trying to become independent. That's what I'm seeing here. You're trying to be confident, but you're just dealing with childish, possessive, and status seeking people. So you're going to see just how dangerous it can be by you connecting with that higher source, and how your willpower opens doors for you that most people cannot access, and they're going to turn on you. And you're going to become someone's, like they're upset with you. So let's get your closing message. This is it right here. Oh yeah, we have unicorn. You're going to feel magical. It says infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the dark. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Taurus, that's what I have for you. You'll be abandoning these relationships that are dark. Okay? And becoming completely legendary. And you have a spiritual guide that's working hand in hand with you. All right? You got your Mushu. I love you, Taurus, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.